Welcome to the most popular horror movie in modern dating, The Anxious-Avoidant Dance. You are the human Velcro. You need closeness like you need oxygen. They are the human Teflon. To them, intimacy feels like being chased by a sentient duvet that's trying to smother them. It's a marathon where the finish line keeps moving. You chase, they run. You stop, they panic and come back. You get close again and whoosh, they're gone. It's exhausting, it's toxic, and yet you've stayed for 3 seasons and a spin-off. But today, the treadmill broke. The relationship is finally, officially, RIP dead. And you'd think you'd feel relieved, right? Wrong. You feel like you've been ejected from a moving car into a bed of cacti. Stay with me, because we're about to explain why this specific breakup feels less like a heartache and more like a drug withdrawal. Why does this dynamic matter right now? Because we live in the attached era. Everyone knows their style, but nobody knows how to stop. In an anxious-avoidant pair, you don't have a relationship, you have a chaos loop. Because the avoidant partner pulls away to feel safe, the anxious partner panics to feel seen. This creates high-voltage emotion. You mistake this constant adrenaline for passion, and you mistake the relief of them coming back for love. Here is the uncomfortable truth. You aren't grieving a person, you're grieving a nervous system addiction. When this relationship ends, your brain goes into a dopamine deficit. You've spent months or years living for that one high when the avoidant partner finally let their guard down for 5 minutes. That intermittent reinforcement is the same thing that keeps people pulling the lever on a slot machine. Now that the machine is gone, your brain is screaming for a fix. This is why you're tempted to send that 4 a.m. closure text. You don't want closure, you want the slot machine to spin one more time so you can feel that hit of relief. Psychologically, we choose the person who confirms our deepest fears. The anxious person chooses the avoidant because they prove that they are unlovable. The avoidant person chooses the anxious because they prove that intimacy is a trap. The breakup isn't a failure of love. It's the failure of a survival strategy. It ends because you finally ran out of adrenaline. And while that feels like a tragedy, it's actually the first time your nervous system has been allowed to breathe in years. If you just got off the anxious-avoidant treadmill, congratulations. It's going to hurt, but at least your legs can finally stop moving. Which one were you, the Velcro or the Teflon? Let's have a therapy session in the comments. Subscribe if you're ready to date someone who actually texts back in the same business day. See you in the next one.